Hi. Are you... Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope this wasn't hard to find. I could have tried picking a better spot than the gazebo. I thought it was you from across the park. You told me you'd be wearing a sundress. You look fantastic. You're right. I think I should leave looking good to the professionals. It's nice to finally meet you, even if it is just for a bit between studying. I know we've been chatting for a bit, but I am so grateful that you were open to meeting in person. It is wild to meet someone from online in person. Even more so when you're on a dating site. I can only imagine some of the creeps that exist on those platforms. Not that I'm one of those creeps. I'm sorry. I'm nervous too. I never know what to say. I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable. Would you like to go on a walk with me? I saw a coffee stand on the other side of the park. Is there anything you'd like? I'm a big coffee drinker myself. I'm glad we could share that together. I know it seems weird, but it might help me with some of these first date jitters. Shall we? Last night when we were talking, you mentioned you were taking a trip with your family over spring break. Do you have any siblings? Two brothers, and you have a camping trip with them next weekend. You don't sound too excited about it. Did they give you a hard time? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Still, seeing your whole family for the weekend will be fun, even if the stink team is there. You know, when I was 12, showering was not high on my priority list. I don't have any siblings. So even though they may give you a hard time, it was kind of a childhood dream for me to be running around with a pair of brothers or sisters. It's a long story, and not really one I'd like to get into right now. Maybe like date 3? If I can get a second or third. Have you gotten anything from one of these places before? They're more common in the larger parks. And I know you mentioned that the park near your place is more like a patch of grass. Well, I guess I shouldn't assume you've never experienced that big park life, huh? My mistake. Well, what can I get for you? Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not one of those guys who needs to pay for everything. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I could take you for a meal if that's what you wanted. I mean, I'm sorry. I am really not on my A game today, am I? The last thing I want to do is embarrass myself again. But if I'm gonna be totally honest with you right now, I haven't been to one of these in years. What do you normally get? Hey, not all of us are roast aficionados like you seem to be. When have you even had the time to try all these drinks? You're making me sound lame with my regular 2 cream and sugar shtick. Alright, you've sold me. I'm going for the Purple Rhino Sprinkler Iced Latte. Oh, of course, with whip. So, when do you normally drink in these brightly colored caffeine death drinks? Is this your normal before work pick-me-up or late night study help? Wow, just all the time, huh? When do you ever get to sleep? Sleep problems are a huge issue. I knew some people growing up who couldn't sleep through the night either. I'm sorry you're going through that. Is there anything that helps for you? Well, I'm your person for back rubs. With these mitts, I can cover a lot of ground at once, and some of my guy friends have even asked me to get their shoulder knots. So, if you ever need, even as just a friend, let me know. Until then, it looks like our drinks are ready. Time for your midday coffee and my whole new experience. Thank you. Have a good day. Wow. This is a lot. Are you sure this is coffee? No. No. I like it. It tastes incredible. But I feel like my heart is going to be pounding all night. That and the sound of your laugh. I could drink 1,000,000 of these for the first time if I got that response every time. Hey now, are you blushing? You can tease me all you want, but I see those rosy cheeks. Do you want to keep walking, or... I think I saw some benches in the park earlier. We can make our way back that way. Oh, right. I remember you mentioning that you don't have tons of free time today. Did I thank you for meeting me during your study break already? If not, then thank you again. I've been looking forward to this for days, and hey, I got a new favorite drink, and you got some quality teasing. I mean, distraction time. Do you mind if I walk you back to your car, or... Perfect. Should we go back the way we came, or take the scenic route? There's a pond on the east side, and there might be some babies out. It is duckling season, after all. Hey, just because I'm a big guy doesn't mean I don't get to be excited about ducks. Have you seen their silly little baby feet? How could you not be into that? I would argue you aren't a true outdoorsman if you're not chasing little baby duck feet. No, you're the psychology major here. What would you interpret that as? Ah, yes. The classic teddy bear stuck in a giant's body. You know, maybe Shrek was right, and us ogres really do have layers. Mine happened to start at tiny duck feet and cute smiles. Lucky me. I got both right here, peeling away at mine. Hey, don't you try to hide them cheeks. I see that grin of yours. Come on. I bet you I can beat you to the pond. It's just over that hill. I'll race you. Pfft, I'll carry your drink and mine and still beat you. Are you chicken? All right, that's what I'm talking about. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! I want to point out I was carrying 2 drinks, and this was in no way, shape, or form a fair race. Oh, you think so, huh? How about we try again on our next date and see who the winner is? Oh, you wouldn't want this to end on such a high note now, would you? Telling all your friends you beat a man so clearly weighed down by all these liquid gold chalices of goodness and study mana. Now that we're duck watching, as it were, do you mind if I hold your hand? You know, everyone knows if you hold hands, you see more ducks. That's a proven scientific fact. Now, see, if we don't see any babies, we're gonna have to report it as being completely off basis. See, what did I say? You always see more ducks when you hold hands. Either that, or adorable things attract one another. In which case, those ducks never stood a chance against you. You know, you really do have a gorgeous smile. You could light up this city. When I first saw your profile, I thought there was no way that you would ever meet up with me. You know when people say, they're a warm person. I never understood that until we started talking. You're kind and so caring. You've asked me questions no one else has ever asked. And not because you had to. I don't know. Sorry for the ramble. I'm enjoying our time together. Oh, you really walked all the way across the park from here. Maybe I wasn't the only one with first date jitters? No, well, I'm sorry if this was a stressful drive for you, or if any part of this made you uncomfortable. I understand completely. Meeting someone new is never easy. I was worried I would come off too strong or scare you. I know how intimidating I can be at first glance. It's gotten me into more trouble than I care to admit. That's why I was scared to really take a chance on meeting anyone at all. Then we started talking, and all my fear went away for a while. Because you took time to get to know me, and let me get to know you. Then, when we decided to meet, I got nervous again. I hope I didn't botch my first impression. But if you don't want to meet again, I'll completely understand. I'm glad we got to meet finally anyways, even if it did have my heart in knots. Seeing you smile and hearing you laugh in person was incredible. Maybe it's all the screen time, but being with you like this exceeds all my wildest dreams of getting to meet you. Sorry if all this seems corny to you. I had a really great time with you as well. How about this? You go home and get your studying done. And if you feel like chatting with me tonight, we can do that. You pick the method. We can text, have a phone call, get another late night coffee if you're going to be up all night anyways. Whatever you like. And if you're not feeling up to it and need to take a break from talking, that's fine too. Either way, I'll be there for you if you need or want to talk. Hey, wait. Before you go, God, I'm sorry. Never mind. No, it's nothing. Not important. I've already made an ass of myself enough today. Haha, very funny. The bar's pretty low, but not that low, okay? Look, do you really want to know? Alright. I was gonna ask if it was okay if I gave you a hug. Then I realized that's what a creep would do. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Really? Are you sure? I don't want you to feel like you have to. It was a dumb request. Thank you for taking time for me today. And I really appreciate getting to know you, even if it never goes anywhere beyond this. You're incredible, and you deserve everything you're working for. And more coffee. Text me whenever you're ready to chat, and make sure you get your studying done. You're gonna ace those exams. I just know it. Drive safe.